So I bought a friend's watch collection. Well, part of it, somebody I worked with for a while, and he wanted to, lighten up and free things up for other things. And so I bought some of his watches. I've already looked at them. I normally like to, experience it with you, but that's what we get. Let's start with number one. $6106, $7107. These, big, high markers, almost like, Saracens in a stone circle. Real typical. This hand should be the same orange as the dial, and I have an orange hand to do that. But the weird thing is when you have the correct orange hand, you almost can't see the sweep. Okay, so this is not the original bracelet. This was part of a series of Seiko's 70-meter sport divers. These people called the UFOs. This particular model is only in that one model number, 6106, 7107, as far as I know. 7 typically stands for sometimes North America, sometimes Mexico, but obviously it might mean something else. Lume is good. Lume's good. It's got some dirt on it. It looks like probably somebody had the movement out. This is like surface stuff. You can use Rotico, and I'd probably be able to get most of that off. And that lume is nice and white. This lume is brown down and patinaed down. I can clean that lume. These are cool. As usual, Seiko's beautiful case finishing. And this one's pretty low hours. You can see this hatchy thing, like silver straw. It's from the lapping machines, and they left that finish. It's really distinctive because you have all these lines. They stop and start and stop and start. It's beautiful. It's abstract. I actually consider it really artful. It's got usual thing. It's got this nice big indicator ring with a really nice big lume pip there, which incidentally we saw the newer tunas with the new handset. Their lume pip was that shape, wasn't it? Anyway, they're cool. This, as I said, is not the original bracelet. This is a Spidel. Yes, indeedy. There it is. I'm not familiar with that era. That's because normally theirs is still the cursive. They made some wild watches. Well, that's pretty early, actually. March 1970. Japan U. It's a nice shape. Clearly one owner watch. Yeah, look at all the gruck in there. This cleaned up would just be a beauty. Beauty. And look at the nice clarity in that crystal despite all the little surface scratchings. Man, I tell you, hard Lux. It may scratch, but it doesn't shatter. And it's the reverse for sapphire. A lot of these hits here, which barely scratched the surface, but took out some of their force, probably would have come close to cracking a hard Lux. And if hard Lux cracks, the whole thing goes. Anyway, that's neat. I think, I always forgot to tell my story. This model is the only watch I have ever had where it was spontaneously commented upon by a lady that I didn't know. This girl, college girl, was working at the sandwich shop by one of my locations that I used to audit. And I walked in because I wanted to get my sandwich. And she was like, "Oh, I love your watch." And I showed it to her. She just thought it was amazing. We used to talk all the time when I was in there. We called her Sandwich Girl. So this is the Sandwich Girl watch. I'll clean this up. It'll look nice. Wish the handset was longer, bigger. They seem a little dwarfed. But I don't know what else to think about that. Usual 6106 17 jewel dual language. What is this? I think it's English, French. I'm not going to screw with it.